Adrian, how much are you looking forward to the under-20 semi-final against Cork?
Yeah, really looking forward to it now. Should be a good game. We've obviously had our eye on Cork for the last few weeks now since the Wexford game. So hopefully now it lives up to expectations now and delivers a good game.
Yeah, and like while you're also pursuing the senior sort of journey as well, is it tough to juggle the two, or does it make a difference to you just going from game to game?
It does get tough, I suppose, with training and all, but the two sets of managers are good, like they know what they're doing. So sometimes training isn't too tough if I need the body to recover, but it's good to be busy all the same and good to have matches coming thick and fast.
Your three managers at the moment: at club level Henry Shefflin, at under-20 Kilkenny level DJ Carey, and senior level Brian Cody.
Yeah.
I don't think there's not too many with that collection of managers and that collection of like legends of the game all at the one time. Do you ever stop to think about it?
No, I actually haven't thought about it, to be honest, but now that you say it, look, there's an awful lot to learn from them as well, and I suppose that's all I'm trying to do is learn off Henry and DJ and Brian, and look, they're three very good managers, and they will guide you in the right way, you know.
And being a Ballyhale man, like, who would have been your influences growing up, or who would have been your heroes?
I suppose first of all the cousins, Colin and Michael, when they used to call in the night before an All-Ireland or something, I used to look at them in awe, like, and getting to play with them with the club and with Colin with the county as well. It's obviously it makes me like happy, I suppose, and TJ as well. I've always looked up to him, and of course Henry. If you're outside poking off the wall, you're either Henry or TJ or some of these guys, and just to be involved with them is huge.
And is it the sort of thing where they'd pull you to one side and have a word with you about your career, where you're going, what you need to do? Has that happened with any of those guys?
Yeah, it has now. They'd be very guiding, and they'd help you out through good and bad times. They keep you grounded. Through the good times, like if you thought you were going well, they'd bring you down a peg or two, but obviously during the bad times they'd obviously help you out and say what you can do better and stuff like that. So it's good to have them by your side. And
you're still very young. You're what, 20, is it?
Be 20 in September, yeah.
Oh, you're still 19.
Yeah.
So you're coming into a dressing room. We'll say just in Ballyhale, you won the All Ireland last year and you got Club Player of the Year. So you're coming into the dressing room with Henry Shefflin as manager, TJ Reid, former Hurler of the Year, Michael Fennelly, your cousin, former Hurler of the Year, multiple All-Stars, Colin Fennelly, All-Ireland winning captain Joey Holland, and there's more as well. Like, for you, are you quiet as a lamb in the corner, just trying to not say anything, or how do you go into that dressing room and impose yourself?
I suppose I'm still trying to get used to it. The first few trains are a bit daunting, with Ballyhale and Kilkenny. But the lads are obviously very sound, and they'll have the crack with you, make you feel welcome and stuff like that. And then once you get out on the pitch tonight, you just forget about everything else, like, and your teammates at the end of the day. So you kind of have to be good friends with these lads, and they make it easy.
And do you think about how quickly this has all happened, that you're involved in an All-Ireland, coming up to an All-Ireland final in senior, All-Ireland semi-final with the under-20s, when probably a year or two ago you're playing underage?
No, I haven't really thought about it too much. Just living in the moment, I suppose, and just looking forward to the few weeks coming.
Who's your favourite sort of player at the moment? I think throughout the country there are obviously many good players. TJ Reid probably close to home as well, brilliant to watch. But who would be your favourite?
Yeah, I suppose TJ. There's so much to learn off him. As you've seen his work rate the other day against Limerick was unbelievable. You have that part to learn off him, but then the things he does on the ball as well. You have so much to learn from him, and that's, I suppose, what I try to do is just look at him and see what he does.
Do you remember getting the call up for the senior team of Brian Cody?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. It was a good call now, and just you probably wouldn't forget it.
Did you expect it, and what did he say to you?
No, I didn't expect it at all. I was actually in the library studying for a few exams, and he just asked me to go and train, and obviously I took it with both hands. And
was this after the club season ended this year?
No, it was actually midway through it. Well, not midway. It was was around Christmas time, I suppose. And you know, he was very good with the club as well. Like, he said concentrate on the club, but just to come in after, and yeah, he just let us work away with the club for a while.
How thrilling was that club run?
That was unreal, yeah. I suppose my first year playing the club, you know, we lost to the Village in the semi-final, and fairly disappointing, but yeah, I suppose it was unreal, because I remember back in 2015 when they won the All-Ireland, I was kind of thinking to myself, I was like, geez, will I ever win one? You know, watching everyone else win one, I was hoping I could get that chance, and thankfully when I did get the chance, we did win it. So
the Tip and Kilkenny rivalry is, you know, obviously very storied at this stage. So many All-Ireland finals against each other in the last 10 years. Would you have been at many of those? I suppose if you go back to 2009, you were probably only 9, turning 10 years of age at the time.
Yeah, yeah, I've been to them all. I can't really remember them now, to be honest, but I remember, yeah, I have been to them all right. They've been obviously very good matches over the years, and look, two great teams used to go at it, and they used to be great games. So hopefully now the next day will be live up to.
It's kind of funny because no one expected that to be the All-Ireland final maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, especially after Tip got hammered and by Limerick, and you know, Wexford won the All-Ireland's, or sorry, the Leinster final, which meant that Cork you would have to go through Cork and then Limerick, who looked so dominant. So it's kind of odd that it's ended up being Limerick or Tip against Kilkenny.
Yeah, I suppose for ourselves and Tip, I suppose we believe we could have been there from the start of the year, you know. Yeah, we believed in ourselves since day one, like, so. You know, when everyone else was writing us off, you obviously have to stay believing in yourselves and have trust in yourselves. So thankfully, we did get through you know, some very tough challenges, and you know, the last day was an absolute war, like, so thankfully we got through that.
Was the body sore after?
Yeah, it was sore, I suppose. You know, it takes a few days to recover, but you know, I can't have another match coming up, so I have to try to get ready for that. And you know,
what's it like playing in front of 65,000 people? Or no, sorry, actually that was 50 odd thousand, but like you've had some big crowds against Wexford as well. What's that like?
Yeah, yeah, it's unreal. I remember going around in the parade before the Leinster final, and just the atmosphere was unreal, like. You know, I did get a few shivers, alright, but yeah, look, it's stuff you kind of dream of, I suppose, and you know, to be just taking that moment all in was unreal.
And to be 83,000 at the final against Tipperary, you know, that as well.
Should be good now.
Yeah. And then what about what sort of game are you expecting against Cork in the under-20 semi-final?
Yeah, obviously we know Cork from our minor days. You know, they're favourites to win the minor, and they're probably favourites to win this. So we're obviously expecting a tough challenge, and they have a few very good hurlers. So we'll be expecting a lot from them. You know, Turnbull and Rob Downey and all them. So yeah, we're expecting a very tough game.
Brilliant stuff, Adrian. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.